Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Naomi Banks, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Naomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Well, have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step on the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune into the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. And welcome back to the Season of Self-Love podcast. I am your host, Naomi Banks. And in the month of January, we've been talking about setting intentions and preparing us to dominate in every aspect of our lives. And yesterday we talked about visualization. And we talked about magnifying the intentions of using our imagery and affirmations. But today we'll look at another strong tool in our intention setting arsenal, and that's the power of thankfulness. So today's topic is harnessing the power of gratitude to manifest intentions. All right, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to talk about understanding gratitude's role in manifesting intentions, okay? All right, it's your girl, Goddess Naomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Naomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Naomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Naomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Naomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
Hey, it's your girl, Goddess Naomi Banks, and make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Naomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. We're bridging the gap between them all, and we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by neon.com, Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to asknaomi.com and tell them Naomi sent you. Well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Naomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we'll be talking about harnessing the power of gratitude to manifest intentions. So we're going to continue on the conversation that we've been having all month long about setting intentions for us in 2024 so we can be dominant in every aspect of our lives, all right? All right, so now we're going to talk about understanding gratitude's role in manifesting intentions. But before we dive into today's topic, let's start with a guided breathing exercise. And this practice will assist us in calming our brains and opening up our hearts and truly embracing the concept of thankfulness. All right, so join me in this tranquil time of reflection. All right? All right, I want you to find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and gently close your eyes. And take a moment to settle into this space and let go of any tension or distractions, okay? Now bring your attentions to your breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose, filling your lungs with fresh air, and hold it for a second. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any stress or worries with each breath out. Now let's continue this pattern of deep breathing, inhaling deeply and counting to 4 in your mind. Hold your breath for a count of 4, and then exhale slowly for a count of 4. I want you to repeat this a few moments, allowing your breath to anchor you in a present moment. Now, as you continue to breathe, I invite you to bring your mind something you are grateful for. It could be a person, a situation, or a simple pleasure in your life. Now, I want you to take a moment to reflect on this and let that feeling of gratitude wash over you. With each inhale, imagine breathing in this gratitude, filling your heart with appreciation and warmth. And with each exhale, release any tension or negativity that you may be holding on to. And as you breathe in and out, repeat these affirmations silently or out loud. I am grateful for the blessings in my life. I choose to embrace thankfulness and open my heart to love and joy. Now, take a final deep breath in, feeling the energy of gratitude and thankfulness, filling every cell of your body. And as you exhale, release any remaining tension of doubt. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and take a moment to reflect on how you feel. And carry this sense of gratitude and calmness with you throughout your day. Again, I want to thank you for taking the time to nourish your mind and your heart and spirit. And may your day be filled with abundance and gratitude and positivity. And if you're new and just tuning in here to the Season of Self-Love podcast, this is a part of our daily routine that we do every day, Monday through Friday, here on the Season of Self-Love, that we do a breathing exercise, a guided meditation breathing exercise to get us ready and prepared to open up our hearts, our mind, and spirit to receive whatever message that is supposed to be received from our show for today, all right? All right, so let's get into the topic today. Again, the topic that we're talking about is harnessing the power of gratitude to manifest intentions. All right, and before the breathing exercise, I said that we were going to talk about understanding gratitude role in manifesting intentions. So in this segment, we look at how appreciation can have a big impact on our ability to manifest our goals. And we'll talk about the role thankfulness plays in altering our perspective from one scarcity to one of abundance, and how the transformation can have a big impact on our ability to achieve our goals and ambitions. Now, appreciation plays a crucial role in our ability to our goals for several reasons. One, it shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance. So when we appreciate what we already have, we shift our mindset from a mentality of lack and scarcity to the one of abundance. So instead of us constantly focusing on what we don't have, appreciation helps us to recognize and be grateful for the resources, the opportunities, and strength we possess. So this changes the perspective and creates a positive energy that attracts more abundance in our lives. And this morning during my prayer meditation session, I had let me go back. Last night I had a long 2-hour conversation with a loved one. And they were speaking on a situation that they were having with another loved one of theirs. And let me just say that it was a very toxic and vile situation. And just hearing this loved one's story, it truly made me appreciate my life even more. And not to say that I'm comparing them at all. What I am saying is that if I really look at my life and look at others' life, there is really no way that I should be complaining. I should be thanking God for truly what I have. I should appreciate the things that I have, whether they small or big. And I need to utilize every abundance that I have here to be able to create whatever thing I desire. So the thing is that we have to stop looking at things as being half empty and look at it as being half full. And with that being half full, let's use what we have already to constantly raise the cup with more abundance inside of the cup that we already have. Does that make sense? All right. So the next one is raising our vibration. Raising our vibration is appreciation is a high vibrational state. And when we genuinely appreciate something, we generate positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, and contentment. And these positive vibrations align us with the frequency of what we desire and make it easier for us to track and manifest our goals. And I honestly and I truly believe that because I lived it. I understand what my mindset was before of scarcity and of what it is now. The truly appreciating what I have, but also looking at different perspectives on how to deal with certain limited beliefs or overcoming outcomes. But before we end this segment, I'm going to explain to you, if you don't know, on how to help raise your vibration, all right? Next is increase motivation and momentum. Expressing gratitude and appreciation for the progress we've made towards our goals, it fuels our motivation and it keeps us moving forward. It provides a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, reminding us of how far we've come and encouraging us to keep going. See, this continuous momentum propels us closer to achieving our goals, as well as cultivates a positive mindset. See, the role of thankfulness is altering of our perspective is powerful. But when we practice gratitude and appreciation regularly, we train our minds to focus on the positive aspects of our lives rather than dwelling on the negatives. And see, this positive mindset not only enhances our overall well-being, but it also helps us to maintain a solution-oriented approach in pursuing our goals. But also it helps attract and supports opportunities. See, when we appreciate and acknowledge the efforts of others, we nurture a positive relationship and create a supportive network around us. And with this network, it can provide valuable guidance, resources, and opportunities that we significantly impact our ability to achieve our goals. So appreciation fosters collaborations and attracts like-minded individuals who share our vision. So by practicing appreciation and thankfulness, we create a mindset of abundance. We raise our vibration and we stay motivated, cultivate a positive mindset, and attract support and opportunities. And these combined effects greatly enhance our ability to manifest our goals and create the life we desire. All right, now I want to share. I was going to wait down the line to share this story, but I want to share it now because knowing me, I will get to talking more and more and more, and I will forget to share this story with you. In the next month or so, I will be having someone very special that was sent to me several different times. And when I'm telling you that I had to truly get ready to be open to receive. I had to truly be ready to open up myself to allow people to see my light, so I can attract my tribe, so I can attract the people that is needed to help assist me in what I am doing in my purpose, where we can come as a team and be able to collaborate with each other. Well, this person, this individual, hit me up a few months ago, and I looked at this person sort of in a way that I was looking at everybody else back in the day. Maybe a fan, maybe, giving false hope or false pretenses, or just coming in as a fan person. Let's say that. And several times I went back to this person's page and I looked and I said, okay, interesting. But I'm not ready for that right now because I don't have the capacity of knowing or understanding what that is for me right now. And I'm just being honest. So as the months go on and I'm steady doing my work, I'm steady, when I say I'm steady doing my work, I'm steady doing my work. I'm steady doing my work. And even as we speak right now, I'm steady doing my work. And it's a lot of times, and I say this all the time on here, that I have to check myself. I have to check my ego. I have to check my pride. I have to go back to the 4 agreements. I have to go back to those 4 agreements and remove those low vibrational thoughts and actions and feelings and throw them away so I can open up and prepare to receive what God's have for me. But not only that, so I can truly be able to live in my purpose. So this person came and tapped me on my shoulder. I'm going to say tapped me on my shoulder through an email. And I said, okay, all right. And honestly, I think I missed the email. I was going to come back to him and get caught up in something else. All right. So in this moment, I feel that wasn't the time. That wasn't the time because I was doing so many different things. All right. So this person comes back around again for a topic that I had for my other podcast. And I was like, great. I know. I remember seeing your name. I remember seeing your email. I truly apologize. This is me talking to them. I truly apologize. You know what? I would love for you to be on a panel, tomorrow, such and such and such, blah, 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 blah. All right. I sent the email out. Wednesday go by. Thursday is the show. Thursday go by. Friday go by. Saturday. I have not heard from this person. So instantly, what do you think that did for me? That sent me back. What it did for me, it just had me not thinking of no other perspective. I'm telling you how quickly, how quickly things, your old version of you can come back. I was triggered. And so my ego got in the way and well, I knew this wasn't nothing. I knew this wasn't. I knew he was just playing around, whatever, and left it. And even though this man came back on that Sunday, did I say man? Yes, I did. I didn't mean to say that. But he came back on that Sunday with an email, apologizing, saying he was, doing some things. He was on the road. He didn't really get a chance to get back at this, and he truly apologized. But he hoped that the opportunity for us to collab is still open. Again, my ego check was like, nope. Because guess what? This, for me, what I'm thinking, this shows me something. This shows me that he's not ready. Listen to what I said. That shows me that he's not ready. Then, fast forward, I sit in my shit for a few days. No, let me stop that. I sit in my shit for a month. With this same notion of, okay, let me shut it down because I opened up for a minute. Let me shut it down. And during one of my morning sessions, I sat in front of my ancestral altar. And I remember a message that I got. It said, all you need to do is ask and be open to receive. And in that prayer, when I sat at my ancestral altar, at that moment, I had went down the line of all of my ancestors that I knew, that I loved dearly, and I knew that loved me dearly. And I said to them, I don't know who you know. But I said, but your girl need some assistance. Because you understand what the assignment is. But your girl needs some assistance. So I need you to go and tap on shoulders or do whatever that you do in that spiritual world or realm that you are. because now I am ready. I am ready. I have checked myself. I have checked my ego. I have done the work and continue to do the work, but I've done it, and now I am open to receive. Let me tell you, that was on Monday, early Monday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, right before I came to do the show. By the time I finished the show, uploaded the show, there was an email from that same individual saying, you know, the new year is coming. I want to wish you a happy holidays, a new year. He said, let's go ahead and collaborate. I think we can do some really good things. When I say that email blew me away, it blew me away. Because at that moment, at that time, I was ready. So instead of me saying he wasn't ready back then, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. And sometimes we have to check ourselves on that. Sometimes we have this high vibration, but then that low vibrational slaps us right back down. And that is what was happening to me. And I just had to share that story with you all to let you know about allowing your light to shine, allowing people to see your authentic self and you in your real. Because you just don't know what positive things and opportunities you can attract. And even though, as I say, I've been doing my work, but I wasn't showing my full light. You understand? I was showing shadows of me. And even though you all wasn't able to see it, my reflection showed it. My mirror image showed it to me. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, so I had said that I wanted to share with you on how what tips that we can use on how to raise our vibration and get aligned. You know what I'm saying? So these are several practical ways to raise your vibration and align with frequency of your goals through appreciation. And here are a few techniques. One is gratitude journaling. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down things that you are grateful for. And this could be anything from small daily blessings to significant achievements of moments of joy. And focus on the positive aspects of your life and express genuine appreciation for them. Next is to be a mindful appreciation, practicing being fully present in the moment and intentionally noticing and appreciating the beauty around you. So take a walk in nature, savor your food, or immerse in yourself in an enjoyable activity with consciously acknowledging and appreciating the details that bring you joy. And earlier this month, we talked about, that was during Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. That was during Thanksgiving that we talked about with eating with intentions, eating intentional. You know, we talked about that on how to sit in the moment and appreciate what it is that you have in that moment from no distractions. And if you missed that, you can go back. I'm not sure what, it was right before Thanksgiving. I believe it was that Wednesday before Thanksgiving that I did that show. As well as appreciate meditation. Incorporate a short meditation practice into your routine, dedicated slowly to appreciation. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and reflect on the things that you appreciate. And visualize them and feel the gratitude in your heart and send out a positive energy to the universe. As well as express appreciation to others. Take the time to acknowledge and express gratitude to the people in your life who have supported you and made a positive impact. Write a heartfelt, thankful note and send a message of appreciation, or simply tell them to face-to-face on how much you value them. And this not only raises your vibrational, but also strengthens your relationship. So in the beginning of the year, we started on January 1st. We did a 9-day gratitude challenge, a 9-day gratitude challenge. And for me, it was starting this year on a high note, to come in thanking just the universe, thanking God of everything that I've gotten thus far and everything that is to come. And by practicing those gratitude exercises and practices, even throughout your daily life right now, is an amazing thing. And when once you finish writing in that journal, you feel so good, amazing. This is a challenge for me. And it's a challenge for me because I don't just live in a home by myself. I have my family with me. And so even though I have my room, I call the Golden Rose Room, and that is the room where I do all of my my prayer, my meditation, where I have my altars and all of that stuff in there. But when I come out, when I'm in that room, it's such a beautiful feeling. The vibrational is high. Even when the door is open, the hallway, my baby, he walks in, he said, oh my God, it feels so good in here. I said, come on in, you can have a seat. And he just hold his hand up. Now, I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. But a challenge for me is to have that feeling, that emotion, that throughout my whole entire house. And when I say, I mean going into rooms, going into the different bedrooms and having that emotion and that feeling. Literally. And I don't know if you guys remember a conversation that I had a while ago about setting my house up as a transformational house. Truly a transformational house. That when I'm going to build me a bigger home, but this home right here that I purchased is that I'm setting a groundwork for other families to be able to come here for 6 months to a year and to be able to set themselves up for success. But the only way that I feel that I'm able to do this is that I'm supposed to be here and do the groundwork for it. Set the tone. Bring the good energy and the good spirit within this home. Does that make sense? All right, next is express appreciation to others. I think I said that. And create an appreciation jar. Remember I told you that one of my good girlfriends had the joy jar, and we talked about the appreciation jar before. And I believe it was one of the challenges that we had too. Get a nice little jar, and whatever you're thankful for, put that jar, I don't know, at your work table or whatever, and just, write it on a piece of paper and slip it in there. And then at the end of the month, pull them out and look at it. Look at each one of those sheets of paper and just be in a maze. Be in a maze and a gratitude and thankful, and I'm telling you, your heart will be so full. And you can truly appreciate your abundance that is around you now. And visualization and affirmation, this is what we talked about yesterday. About making our imagery even more 5D. I ain't gonna say 3D, I'm gonna say making it 5D. To where you are using every senses, from your smell to your vision, to your feeling, to how it feels when you meditate, using those powerful, positive words of affirmation about yourself to bring it all to life, to where you are looking at a 5D movie as you're walking through your life. But these are several ways that you can raise your vibration. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about practical ways of incorporating gratitude into your daily routine. All right, it's your girl, the Goddess Naomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to kickstart your journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life? Introducing Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off Your Healing Living Journal by Naomi Banks. This transformative journal is your personal guide to achieving physical, mental, and emotional well-being. With its easy-to-follow prompts and powerful exercises, you'll embark on a 90-day healing journey like no other. Each morning, as you open the pages of this journal, you'll discover thought-provoking questions, uplifting affirmations, and space to reflect on your progress. It's your secret weapon to breaking free from old patterns and embracing a healthier, sexier you. Say goodbye to self-doubt and hello to self-love. Good Morning, My Sexy People will empower you to make positive changes every single day. You'll develop healthy habits, cultivate gratitude, and unlock your true potential. Whether you're seeking to improve your fitness, boost your confidence, or find inner peace, this journal is your trusted companion. It's the support system you need to stay motivated, focused, and inspired throughout your journey. Don't wait another day to start living your best life. Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off. Your Healing Living Journal by Naomi Banks is available now on Amazon. Grab your copy today and begin your transformation. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself, set your intentions, and unleash the sexy, vibrant person within. Get your copy of Good Morning, My Sexy People today, and let the healing begin.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Naomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about harnessing the power of gratitude to manifest intentions. And in the first segment, we talked about understanding gratitude roles in manifesting intentions. And in this one, today we're going to be talking about practicing ways to incorporate gratitude into our daily routines. Practicing thankfulness in our daily lives can result in a profound changes in how we perceive and interact with the world. And I'll discuss on how to create a habit of thankfulness through gratitude journaling, mindful appreciation, and expressing gratitude in our interaction. All right, creating a habit of thankfulness through daily practices can greatly your well-being and overall mindset. So here are a few strategies to help you develop a habit for thankfulness. Gratitude journaling, we just talked about that in the last segment. It's so very important to take that time each day to write down the things that you are grateful for. Start by listing 3 to 5 things that you appreciate for your day or in your life. And be specific and include both big and small blessings. And make it a habit to do this practice at the same time every day, such as before you go to bed and get out the bed in the morning, or even before you go to bed at night. Morning gratitude ritual. Begin your day with a gratitude ritual. So before you get out of bed, take a moment to think of 3 things that you are grateful for and include something as simple as a good night's sleep, a warm cup of coffee, or a loving family. And this sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. For me, when I get up, I open up my eyes. I'm still laid on my back, and I said, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. Thank you, God, for just keeping me healthy and keeping me still in this spiritual realm. And I thank you for the day that you will be giving me. Before I even step out of the bed, as soon as I open up my eyes and I'm laying on my back or my stomach or wherever the position that I'm in when I open up my eyes, that is my 3 things that I am thankful for. As days it varies, but that is what I do before I even get out of my bed. Express gratitude to others. Take every opportunity to express your gratitude to people around you. Send them a thank you note, or compliment someone sincerely, or simply say thank you more often. So by vocalizing your appreciation, you do not only spread positivity, but you also reinforce your own thankfulness. For me, I've met some really amazing people online through my journey here, throughout my career. And when I mean my career, I'm talking about throughout my adult career, while I was active in the industry, after my retirement from all of my endeavors, my business endeavors. There's one particular woman that has been amazing, that she's been a fan of mine since Playboy, and she was a fan, but now she is a friend. And the words of encouragement that we were able to give to each other was amazing. It was amazing. And when you able to connect with someone in that instance, mind you, I've never met this woman in person. I've spoken to her, but never met this woman in person. Never. And it's days and months that I don't hear from her, vice versa. And I would just send her a message and say, you know what, Sister Queen Girl, I was just thinking about you. I want to continue to thank you for just appreciating me for who I am. And thank you for all the love and support that you have given me. And this woman in her beautiful spirit, and she's not the only one, but I'm just speaking, I'm telling you on how that simple act of gratitude to a person can feel, how it can make you feel. And we're going to talk about that a little later as well. How it can make others feel, but also how it makes you feel. Because then you know that you are supported, that you are supported by others. No matter how many, but know there is someone out there that is supporting you. And for me, I've been blessed to have that. I've been blessed to have this platform and to be able to use it the way that I want to. And the thing is, I choose to use it for good. I choose to use it to empower others. So then they can go on and to empower others. That's how I know that everything that I visualize and everything that I know that is going to come to life. That everything that is already happening is happening at this moment and at this time right now. Mindful appreciation. Incorporate moments of mindfulness throughout your day to appreciate the present moment. Pause and notice the beauty around you, whether it's in colors of nature, the taste of delicious meal, or the sound of laughter. Fully engage in your senses and you savor these expressions. And this is so true. Remember in the beginning of the show, I was talking to you about a conversation that I had with a loved one. And it was a moment that we had. I was laying in my closet. I was laying in my closet and I was discussing with my loved one. And I remember sitting in that closet and it was a sense of peace. But I remember us as we were children, how we used to find different spaces in her house, and I just gave it away again, in her place, and those were our spaces of peace. And I remember the stories that we had, and last night it was like I remember the stories that we had when we get older, and how successful we were going to be, and in this and that, and and this person, she's a beautiful person. She is, and she's very talented, has several degrees. I mean, amazing, truly amazing. And her heart is big. Y'all think I got a big heart. Her heart is humongous. It's humongous. But in that moment, I sat there with her. And it was so funny because I believe we both were feeling the same thing. And it was like a sigh. But it was a sigh of gratitude that after 50 plus years that we are still able to talk with each other and share in everything that we are going through and still be connected as we were as those little girls and now as grown women with children and family. And so for me, at that moment, to be in that mindful moment, it was amazing. And I believe that's honestly what brought me to this morning being in my prayer meditation room, that it truly had me think like, girl, you got to truly understand your blessings and abundance that you have. You are wealthy. I am wealthy. I'm already wealthy. And that's how you have to look at it. You are already wealthy. Now it's about using the wealth and the tools that you already have right there in your space. And use that to generate more. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you all? Next is reflect on challenge. Practice shifting your perspective and finding gratitude even in challenging situations. And these moments can teach us valuable lessons or push us to grow. It can reflect on what you have learned or gained from difficult experience and find something to be grateful for in them. Yes. Remember I tell you last week, everything was thrown at me but the kitchen sink. And then when I kind of think about it, my garbage disposal is acting the hell up. But what I'm saying is that through all of that, I found positivity and I was able to overcome that. Because I was thankful for even having the opportunity to have a home and a space, to be able to have a platform, a computer, because some people don't have any of these things. And I'm sitting here with all of those. And a gratitude buddy or group. Find a gratitude partner or join a gratitude group to keep yourself accountable and motivated. And share your daily or weekly gratitudes with each other, providing support and encouragement and just being a part of a community that values thankfulness and can help reinforce your habit. And remember, creating habits takes time and consistency, so start small and gradually increase. So even if it's your social media, because I do, I post things of gratitude on there all the time. And you can do the same. And I trust and believe there will be people that will comment back. So if you don't have an immediate group, go to social media. Really, go to social media. All right. So what I wanted to share with you is how important it is to others when you are expressing gratitude. So expressing gratitude to others can be a very powerful impact on both their well-being and yours. And this is how, by increasing happiness. When you express gratitude to someone, it not only makes them feel appreciated, but it also boosts their mood and happiness. And it gives them a sense of validation of them. And it validates their efforts and show that their actions have made a positive impact. Also, it strengthens relationships. Gratitude acts as a social glue by strengthening your relationship with others. So when you express gratitude, it fosters a sense of connection and it deepens your bond with the person that you are grateful for. And this can lead to a more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. It also improves mental health. Gratitude has been linked to improved mental health and outcomes for both the giver and the receiver. So by expressing gratitude, it reduces stress, anxiety, and depression symptoms. And it can help you to focus on the positive aspects of life and promote more optimistic outlooks. It enhances self-esteem. So when you express gratitude, it not only uplifts the recipient, but it also boosts your own self-esteem. It recognizes and acknowledges the good in others, demonstrates empathy and kindness, which in turn helps you to feel better about yourself. And it inspires kindness and generosity. Gratitude has a ripe effect. It is a ripe ripple effect. And when you express gratitude to someone, it often inspires them to pay it forward and be kinder to others. And this creates a positive cycle of goodwill and generosity and spreading positivity within your community and beyond. It also cultivates a positive mindset. By regularly expressing gratitude, it helps shift your focus from what might be lacking in your life to what you have and appreciate. And this cultivates a positive mindset, allowing you to see the silver linings, even during challenging times. So in summary, expressing gratitude to others not only benefits them by increasing their happiness and strengthening relationship, but also positively impacting your own well-being. So fostering a sense of connection, improving mental health, and enhancing self-esteem, inspiring kindness, and cultivating a positive mindset. So my beautiful people, gratitude, harnessing the power of gratitude to manifest intentions is what we are talking about today, what we have talked about. I've shared my stories, I shared my experience with it, all the way across the board, both the good, bad, and the ugly, as well as the amazing growth and experience that I have with going through this journey and harnessing the power of gratitude for me, so I'm able to manifest my intentions. Again, we are in the 4th week of this, and it's been an amazing month of series that we're talking about setting intentions here. And it's been all about preparing us to dominate the year of 2024 in every aspect of our lives. So as we wrap up today's episode, I'd like to encourage you to develop a gratitude practice in your own life and accept appreciation, not just as a technique, but as a way of life that can improve your path too by attaining your goals. And again, I want to thank you in joining me in this space. Truly swapping energies with each other. And I just want you to just remember to be thankful. Thankful heart attracts miracles. All right? All right? All right, y'all. So you have a great Tuesday, and until tomorrow, be blessed. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Send the light, love, and prayers.